What is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and welcome to another Injustice 2 video. And today what I have for you guys is a gear showcase for Harley Quinn, Blue Beetle, and Wonder Woman. So if you guys don't know, Gamescom in Germany is going on. It's pretty much like the E3 of Europe. So this is going on right now, and there's a lot of information about, multiple games, but of course the one that I'm interested in is Injustice 2. There was a lot of gameplay, a lot of information. So if you guys missed any of the gameplay, check out the channel because I uploaded a bunch of gameplay, trailer reaction, etc. But what we have here is a showcase of different gear and how it works, because IGN was interviewing Ed Boon, and Ed actually went in depth, talking about a lot of the gear systems. So I'll go and, fill you in on what he said. So first of all, let's start off with this. The interviewer asked him if there's going to be specific costumes in the game, or is everything going to revolve around the gear system? And the answer pretty much is what I expected, which was everything is going to revolve around the gear system. There aren't going to be any specific costumes that you could just put on that don't affect your character at all. Sort of like, there's costumes in any fighting game. For example, in Injustice, the Batman Beyond costume, let's take that for an example. Batman isn't going to have like a regular costume, but if you get a certain combination of gear, you could actually make your character look like other versions of themselves, or even other characters that are similar to him. So Ed Boon used Reverse Flash and the Flash as an example. So he said that with a combination of gear, you're going to be able to make the Flash look like Reverse Flash, which is what I was thinking was going to happen in the long run. And this actually might work even better than just having costumes, because with costumes you don't really have the ability to customize too much. But with this gear system, as you guys see here, there are 5 pieces of gear. You have a helmet, you have a chest piece, you have your arms, you have your legs, and then you have your special weapon. So for Wonder Woman right here, as you guys are seeing on the screen, you could actually customize, or you could get different gear pieces of her shield. So that specific customization of your character's specific like weapon or trait, something like that, that's gonna affect special moves. And I remember Ed Boon using the Batman's batarangs as an example. So in some pieces of gear that you get, maybe I guess the rarer ones, Batman by default throws one batarang. So if you upgrade the gear, Batman's going to throw 2 batarangs, and then if you get a better piece of gear, he's going to throw 3. So that's how that's going to work for special characteristics of a character. So for Harley, it's probably going to be maybe her guns, and for Blue Beetle, it's going to be his gauntlets, stuff like that. Maybe his arm cannon is going to shoot two projectiles, something like that. But one of the coolest things that I find in this gear system and the way it's going to work is you're actually going to be able to change colors on your character, and that, I think that looks amazing. Like at the end of the video, you guys will see that whoever's controlling actually goes to Blue Beetle's colors, and he changes the Blue Beetle to an all black Blue Beetle. I guess he wouldn't be Blue Beetle anymore, Black Beetle. And he has a gold skin. He has multiple colors that look awesome. So the options to customize your characters are, oh my god, I don't want to say unlimited, because obviously there's a limit, but I remember Ed talking about being thousands and thousands of different combinations of gear that you could pick for your character and make them look a different way, which I now definitely understand. I mean, look at how much gear is just on Blue Beetle's arm piece right now. It's just a lot. And of course, it doesn't change every time he goes down on one, because obviously they're unlocked or they're locked. But just based off the first page, you could see that there's a lot of gear for each individual piece, and that has me so excited, man. I actually this is one of the things that I got the most excited for today, even though obviously Harley, that shall look fucking amazing. But like going in depth and looking at this gear and the way you could customize your character, like looks on a character is one of the most important things for me. So having, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Bam, a purple Beetle. purple blue Beetle, and then he goes to all black, and I lost it. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so sick. And you know, this goes into something else that he talked about, which he said, you know, he confirmed it again. He had already talked about this, but he confirmed that there's going to be pieces of, or a combination of gear that's going to end up being a full, like, costume for a character that might have been inspired by a movie, that might have been inspired by a TV show, you know, an animated show, something like that. So I'm sure that, like, the CW Flash is going to be, you know, that's going to be one of his costumes. The CW Arrow show, you know, Arrow's probably going to be, Green Arrow's probably going to be in the game. So if he is in the game, you know, that's going to be one of his costumes inspired by the show. He already confirmed that, for example, Harley is going to have a Suicide Squad, you know, combination of gear, which I'm so happy about. You know, Harley already looks, as far as her hair and stuff, looks like was inspired by the Suicide Squad version of Harley Quinn. So now that she's going to have the full suit, it's going to look awesome. So I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think about the gear system. You know, as far as balancing wise, we still have no clue if they could actually balance this properly. Based on some of the attributes, it looked like there were like the positives were only going up by like 1%, 2%, and the negatives, you know, each piece of gear has its negative as well. So I don't know, as far as balancing, it looks like it's still determined to see if they're going to be able to balance it. Of course, for tournament play, they're going to have a tournament mode, like a mode where everything is balanced, probably where nothing, like no piece of gear affects a character's attributes. But he talked about online. That's the point of online. Like, if you want to play tournament mode, that's fine. But online, you want to show off your gear. You want to make your version of a specific character the most overpowered and the best that it could be. And you're obviously going to be, your character is going to be a lot better than someone's character that, you know, might have just started, you know, because you've been collecting gear for a while. But that's where the skill-based system is going to come into play. You're only going to get matched up with people at your own skill level. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I will see you guys next time.